In this second part of the 9-part series, we're going to be discussing the pervasive aspect of the web of oppression. When it comes to being pervasive, the problem this causes for marginalized people is that you can't escape racism no matter where you turn. Some examples include being at the department store and being followed around by the clerk, growing up in food deserts and not having access to good fruit and vegetables, or opportunity gaps in education that lead to disparate outcomes for Black and brown children. No matter where you look, racism is lurking around the corner. Many white people make the mistake of failing to recognize how their privilege goes hand in hand with their inability or refusal to see these problems. Solving for pervasiveness of racism in our society is a daunting task and is going to take a long time to complete. However, if we have any hope of getting there, white people are going to have to leave behind their fragility and their complacency and embrace the responsibility of undoing an unjust system that they've inherited. In the podcast, Good Intent, Good Impact, we'll discuss this further and review some key things white people can do to lean into substantive allyship and leave the performative stuff behind. This podcast is available now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss new podcasts released every Friday. Taking responsibility for impact starts with validating these lived experiences of Black and brown people, and for white people, it means really looking at doing what's necessary to interrupt this harm and teaching others to do the same.